This is just going to be a short video. Spoiler alert, I do not get the lead rope on Esri in this video. And that's okay as far as I'm concerned. I know some people will look at that and say, oh, well, you let her win. Well, she doesn't know what the game is we're playing. So it's kind of hard for her to win when she doesn't know what the game is. For all she knows, the game was for me just to end this with her coming up and touching my hand, which she does at the very end. I will cut it off before that, only because it gets so dark that you really can't see it. And even in these clips, I've turned up the lighting to try and make it a little more visible. But it was getting dark pretty quick, and I think it's important to kind of know when to quit. So coming up here in just a second, I'm going to stop talking and let you listen so you can hear there's random children just screaming. So that's why I kind of pause and kind of look at her like, what are we doing? Because there's just children screaming. It sounds like they're just playing in the distance, but you'll hear it here in a second.
Esri.
So yeah, they happen again a couple times throughout, but that was just one of the couple times that children are just screaming. I have a feeling they were like playing tag or something like that. That kind of what I was doing there is I've been kind of, it's hard to see in the video, I was scratching Naru's belly to kind of get under her a little bit, just so Esri sees my hands all over Naru. So I think that's kind of a good way to keep showing her like, hey, there's nothing to be concerned about. So she's obviously keeping her distance, but that's okay, because like I said, she doesn't know what the game is. So I can hear me, let you listen. So again, yeah, just the perfect backdrop to working with your horse is just small children screaming in the background. So, as you can see, her tail up and everything, she is just all kinds of feisty and spicy, which it's kind of like you'll see people a lot of times in the winter will, right when we're starting to get into the cool fall weather and horses have that first cool day where they just kind of go all bananas and people are like, you know what, not riding today, just not doing it. Well, this is kind of one of those days. I'm going to stop talking for a minute so you can hear the noises she makes because they're really funny. Then again, here in a second, she's going to make the noise again, but she just keeps making these silly noises and it cracks me up.
You're making the weirdest noises.
And there you see me kind of throw the rope at her a little bit, only because she was kind of starting to get a little too close. And coming up here in a moment again, she's going to get really far too close, and we're going to have words about it. Nothing bad, nothing dangerous, just she needs to know she can't get in my space like this. There we go. She was just, I think she was just playing, but she needs to learn that, you know, she's going to be a full-size horse someday. Her playing could very well kill someone. Like, see this? That's not going to be okay. Now, Naru normally does kind of kick at her a little bit and discipline her if she's doing too much. But not there, of course. Not while I'm filming.
No. You don't get in my space like that.
Again, there you saw it. Just doing a lot of, hey, stay out of my space. So, again, this is also why when people try to say, like, oh, if you don't complete what you went out to do, the horse wins. Well, again, she has no idea what game we're playing. She doesn't know that she's winning. As you can see, it's getting darker, so I'm kind of starting to get to a point where I'm like, we're definitely not gonna get the halter on her. Not gonna get to work with her in that capacity, but instead, we're just gonna spend some time with her. Like here, she kind of turned and looked at me a little bit. That's good. And again,
Why people have to be yelling? Esri. I know.
Truly hope those kids are just playing like no one was having a problem. But it sounds like the kind of playing, like the kind of screams you would do and playing you would do when you're playing like tag or something like that.
I'm thinking we may need to pick this back up tomorrow, but...
And that was the moment that I definitely realized, yeah, we're not going to get anywhere. And instead we'll end on a good note, but again, I'm going to cut it off before that because it's another like 3 minutes away from this, and it's a lot of her just kind of acting like she wants to run away from me, but at halftime I'm not even going after him. I'm not really going after her much at all unless I've just been mostly standing with Naru. But she does come up eventually, and I put my hand out and I kind of put it on Naru, and she comes up and does a little sniff, and I'm like, alright, cool, we're going to end there. But again, it's so dark and grainy that you can barely see it. So I do have another video that I will be posting soon where we do actually have the lead rope on her, and we make a lot of really good progress. So I will post that one in just a little bit.